Hello everyone, it's Rixie, and I wanted to come to you today with a big message concerning subscriber scramble. Now, before we do anything in this video, it's not canceled. Look at that. You see that? I'm pointing to the screen right now, but do you see the Great Balls of Fire logo? I see it. You know what that means? It's not canceled. We're good as gold. Subscriber scramble is still gonna happen. I promise. I'm not backing down on my promise. But the issue with my tissues is this. I think I went a little way over my head when I announced subscriber scramble. I mean, I was not expecting to start doing CWA and a lot of the plans, like freaking kayfabe here. I booked the Whack and Womp match, the career match, to be like before, like after Beach Blast. Like Darth Maul was gonna beat the Wampus at Beach Blast and win the Hardcore title and that whole career match thing. But I just thought I needed the space, and I just got rid of them. That's why Whack and Womp left. I had to get rid of them. For space reasons, like, if I didn't, I couldn't get like Hanzuki or Luann. I really want them a part of my roster. Luann's awesome. And you know, one individual picked Boba Fett. Worms, 1989 Worms 1 picked Boba Fett versus Solid Snake. Boba Fett unfortunately got feature endeavored, and that's just ugh. But anyway, I want to talk to you guys about the state of subscriber scramble and what's going to happen. Basically, we're gonna redo subscriber scramble. I'm really sorry, guys. I really am. I didn't intend to get that many matches as a request, and I just don't think I can afford all that time to devote. I don't want to devote all that time to something that's not really storyline based, you know? Like, they're just like there's subscriber requested matches. That's all. And I don't mind doing them. It's just the fact that I want to actually, you know, devote a lot of the time to the story. Of course I'm gonna do subscriber scramble, of course. Subscriber scramble is gonna happen. It's gonna happen again one day. Maybe in about a month or two. Maybe when 2K18 rolls around, we'll do another subscriber scramble, a celebration for the arrival of 2K18. But I'm gonna be honest, guys. I just can't do all those matches. So I have selected a few matches that are going to happen as subscriber scramble. I brought a little sticky note here. Now, there's a lot of matches for a sticky note. Now, requested by 1989 Worms 1. I don't know if the stipulation was, but the match was. Now, if I'll tell you when the stipulation was requested, but if I don't say it was the stipulation was requested, just assume I made the stipulation up. Ash vs. Red in a Falls Count Anywhere match. I thought that would be funny because Pokemon show up anywhere in the world, and yeah, it'd be kind of funny. Peter versus Homer in a last fat ass standing match. That's gonna, yeah, I thought that'd be funny. Cat Noir versus Pete Corvus in an Extreme Rules match. Now that stipulation was requested by Lucas Hackett. And a lot of people, Worms 1 requested Ash versus Red. A lot of people requested Peter versus Homer. And Lucas Hackett requested Cat Noir versus Pete Corvus in an Extreme Rules match. Manabo versus Michael Myers. Prince Macau requested that match. So I'm gonna still do that. That's an easy match. So I can do that's just like a match you'd see on like Battleground. Ronnie Ann versus Pacific Northwest in a steel cage. And Lucas Hackett requested Ronnie Ann versus Pacific Northwest. Since I already did the stipulation that he put with Lincoln and with Dipper, I decided we'll mix it up a little bit and we'll put it inside a steel cage. So Ronnie, be prepared for a steel cage match. We're going to see Mortal Kombat, which is Scorpion and Sub-Zero, versus the Nick Club of the Timmy and Danny of the Nick Club inside a Hell in a Cell. That was requested by Lucas Hackett, and the stipulation as well was requested by Lucas. Deadpool versus Deathstroke in an Extreme Rules match. That was requested by 1989 Worms 1. I believe so. Link versus Jack. Again, that was requested by 1989 Worms 1. Sonic versus Pac-Man. That was Worms. Luna versus Harley versus Sunset Shimmer for the Rated R Championship. That was requested by the RW Jack. And we can do that. Degeneration Fat versus the Dude with Attitudes in a Tornado Extreme Rules match for the Multiplayer Championships. The Rick Christopher Open Challenge, and Mikey versus Deadpool for the pizza title in a Hell in a Cell. DF versus Dudes with Attitudes. I believe that was requested by RW Jack or Lucas Hackett. I believe that's who requested it. Rick Christopher Open Challenge was requested by Rick Kishner, great subscriber, and Mikey versus Deadpool in a Hell in a Cell. A lot of people requested Mikey versus Deadpool. Worms 1 made the Hell in a Cell stipulation for the pizza belt. And Pac-Man and Mikey, this will be their last night in RCCW, and after Beach Blast, it's going to be the last night of Victor Wolf in RCCW because he's going to go over to CWA. It's going to be Steven's last night in RCCW because he's going over to CWA. All the creations. I don't know about Adam Aries though. He might stick around a little longer. So yeah, guys, I'm going to put a list at the end of this, and it's going to be a new list, and I want you guys to request that at the minimum, like, just don't request that. That's like request 3 matches, because we got a pretty stacked card already. Oh yeah, and Hugo Andor versus Mike Hager will be the main event. And to make it up for you guys, go ahead and like make title matches if you want. If you want, you can put Skeletor's Money in the Bank on the line. Go ahead and do that. Like, make title matches. I'll make it up to you. If that makes it up to you, put any title on the line. Anyway, I gotta sign off here. I'm gonna take it over to the list. The list of Cunningham. This is Rick C signing off. Not really, because I'm still here. As you can see, here is our list of people that you can select. This is more of the look at the roster who's going to stay. And as you can see that SpongeBob has returned. Look at the little corner. You can request me in a match. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Me and Mystery Partner versus Donald Trump and Vince McMahon was requested. So that's going to happen as well. Here's the roster for the women's division. So yeah, that's all the matches that are still going to happen. Request maybe only like a couple, like 1 or 2 matches, 3 at best, because I can't. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. I hope you guys don't hate me, or you guys can understand where I'm coming from. I want to do with all the stuff I have on my plate. I just have to do this. I can't afford to waste all that. I can't afford to do all that stuff in time. So, this is Rick C signing off from the redo of Subscriber Scramble. I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from here. I love you guys to death, and I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.